Yes, dear friends, welcome. What a beautiful meeting every day with a definite purpose of studying Bhagavad Gita, gaining the knowledge, implementing that, succeeding in the outer world, beautifying inner personality, growing divinely, serving Sanatana Dharma and all the fellow beings in the world along with us. What more beautiful fruitfulness, fulfillment of life is there than this if we can understand and practice? No more remain in that utter ignorance of living outer world, and that too like animal for the objects or the outer bhoga. Start becoming jnani, start becoming bhakta, start becoming a person of values, start becoming person of yoga, and also grow that way, glow that way. That is the beauty, and that can't come suddenly. For lives together, we have to work. Somewhere it has to start without stopping, it should go on. So, we are making a start here by listening at least to begin with. Then you have your brains and analyze Karlo, Samaj lo. You have all the resources, capacities. For the sake of testing, you try to live some days, a month, or a year with these things practiced. You yourself see the benefits that come. So therefore, our classes are not just mere for the sake of academics anything. No, Gita is greatest of the text. Millions, millions, millions from the time it is given, the people have followed it and they got benefit. Gita given out in that Kurukshetra war toward the end of the Abhar Yuga, but in Treta Yuga when Ramji was teaching Sri Vasishtiji was teaching Sri Rama the Yoga Vasishta of 32,000 shlokas. In between, in that he mentions in one place while giving knowledge to Rama, oh Rama, the same knowledge you yourself will give to Arjuna in Kurukshetra war in your next avatar as a Krishna. So about Bhagavad Gita, there is mentioning in the previous yuga in the Rama avatara, Vasishtha himself is mentioning. From that it's known that Gita is that way. Upanishad Sara hai, eternal knowledge hai, put in our easily understandable way for all of us by Lord Krishna. Even other classes of chanting stotrams and understanding the values, they're all to only beautify our personalities. In today's world, our extrovertedness and the struggle to survive, because of cost of living, etc., we are not paying any heed to such beautiful things. Lucky one, those who are finding some time, some mind, some interest, and are able to attend these classes or any such classes and studying these books, that too from the young age. They're the most lucky ones because when they continue, in few years of time, their mind intellect will get expanded to understand the life in its entirety, not in a partial narrow manner. They know all the arts of managing outer life, inner life, spiritual life, and they truly evolve, and that gives them such a great joy of living, fulfillment of being. So, and such people alone are truly assets to the world also. They cause zero tension, they give maximum benefit by their mere presence, by their way of life, by guidance, etc. You and I can be one of them. So, let us study, not only study, let us understand. Not only let us understand, practice. Not only practice, let's make it a habit. The live life of a habitually mm, spiritual with all these divine knowledges and values, etc. Right? Let us try today to learn some more as every day we have our four things to do. Uh, The first one, our regular chanting. Second one, in our Mahanarayana Upanishad. Today we are chanting after yesterday's Narayana Suktam. Aditya Mandale Parabrahma Upasanam. Aditya Purushasya Sarvatmakatva Pradarshanam. Shiva Upasana Mantra. In that Pachima Vaktra, Uttara Vaktra, Dakshina, Praga and Urdhva Vaktra. Then Namaskara Mantra. These things we do tomorrow. Today. Tomorrow, Bhudevata, Sarvadevata, Sandhyavandana mantras we do. Then we will have our Gita continuing 17th shloka. 16th shloka, four values we saw, two more are there. Karke, we go to the 17th one. In that also, mm, 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 5 values are given that we study, one or two at least. Then in our Stotra Parayanam, Bhavani Ashtakam, last sloka will be done. We'll chant it once more. So let us start. Om. 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 Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So we have done our chantings. Now the Veda mantras, Mahanarayana Upanishad, Aditya Mandale, Parabrahma Upasanam. Om Samasta Devatanam, Rishinam, Muninam, Gurunam, Parabrahmanaha, Shrutimatu Anugrahena, Upanishadukta Brahmatmaikya Bodhasya Asmin Kshane Eva Siddhyartam, Shruti Purane Ityasokta Bhagavad Bhagavata Rishamani Gurunam, Darshananugraha Bhaktyadi Sadhana Namavaptyartham, Sanatana Dharmasya Vaidika Hindava Samskrutehe Punarthana Jagarana, विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निश्चित अस्माकं सह समस्त भक्त साधकानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां समस्त युवा मंडल्याः मंडलिनां समस्त सत्कर्म दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये मातापितृभक्ति देशभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सनातन धर्मभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति गुरुभक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा उद्योग भक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा जीवन साफल्यता प्राप्त्यर्थम महानारायण उपनिषद पारायणम गीता शास्त्र से पारायणम अध्ययनम भवानी अष्टक से पारायणम अध्ययनम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे आदौ महानारायण उपनिषद आदित्य मंडले परब्रह्मासन रूप मंत्राः ओम अथ श्री महानारायण उपनिषद आदित्य मंडले परब्रह्म उपासनम ओम आदित्यो वा एष एतन्मण्डलं तपति तत्र तारुचस्तद्रुचा मण्डलगं स रुचां लोकोतय एष एतस्मिन् मण्डलेर्चिर्दीप्यते तानि सामानि स साम्नां लोकोतय एष एतस्मिन् मण्डलेर्चिषि पुरुषस्तानि यजोगं सयजुषा मण्डलगं सयजुषां लोकस्यैषा त्रय्येव विद्या तपति य एषोऽन्तरादित्ये हिरण्मयः पुरुषः आदित्य पुरुषस्य सर्वात्मकत्व प्रदर्शनम् ओम आदित्यो वै तेज ओजो बलं यशश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमात्मा मनुर्मृत्युः सत्यो मित्रो वायुराकाश प्राणो लोकपालः कः किं कं तत् सत्यमन्नममृतो जीवो विश्वः कथमः स्वयंभू ब्रह्मैतदमृत एष पुरुष एष भूतानामधिपतिर्ब्रह्मणः सायुज्यगं स लोकतामाप्नोत्येतासामेव देवतानागं सायुज्यगं साष्टितागं समानलोकतामाप्नोति य एवं वेदेत्युपनिषत् शिवोपासना मन्त्राः ॐ निधनपदये नमः निधनपदान्तिकाय नमः ऊर्ध्वाय नमः ऊर्ध्वलिङ्गाय नमः हिरण्याय नमः हिरण्यलिङ्गाय नमः सुवर्णाय नमः सुवर्णलिङ्गाय नमः दिव्याय नमः दिव्यलिङ्गाय नमः भवाय नमः भवलिङ्गाय नमः शर्वाय नमः शर्वलिङ्गाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवलिङ्गाय नमः ज्वलाय नमः ज्वललिङ्गाय नमः आत्माय नमः आत्मलिङ्गाय नमः परमाय नमः परमलिङ्गाय नमः एतत् सोमस्य सूर्यस्य सर्वलिङ्गग्ग स्थापयति पाणिमन्त्रं पवित्रं सद्यो जातं प्रपद्यामि सद्यो जाताय वै नमो नमः भवे भवेनाति भवे भवस्व मां भवोद्भवाय नमः वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः कलविकरणाय नमो बलविकरणाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रमथनाय नमः सर्वभूतदमनाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः दक्षिणवक्त्र प्रतिपादक मंत्र अघोरेभ्यो घोरेभ्यो घोर घोरतरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वशर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते अस्तु रुद्ररूपेभ्यः प्राग्वक्त्र प्रतिपादक मंत्रः तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात् ऊर्ध्ववक्त्र प्रतिपादक मंत्रः ईशानः सर्वविद्यानामीश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपतिर्ब्रह्मणोऽधिपतिर्ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवोम नमस्कारार्थमन्त्राः नमो हिरण्यवाहवे हिरण्यवर्णाय हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपतयेऽम्बिकापतये उमापतये पशुपतये नमो नमः ऋतगं सत्यं परं ब्रह्म पुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्वरेतं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमो नमः सर्वो वै रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु पुरुषो वै रुद्रः सन्महो नमो नमः विश्वं भूतं भुवनं चित्रं बहुधा जातं जायमानं च यत् सर्वो ह्येष रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु तद्रुद्राय प्रचेतसे मीढुष्टमाय तव्यसे वोचे मशन्तमगं हृते सर्वो ह्येष रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Beautiful mantras. Tomorrow we'll continue. Now come to our third topic of the day, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter, Bhakti Yoga. Taught us all four levels of bhakti to practice and cherish Bhagavan's blessings in the form of all successes, all sukha, all ananda, along with that, the divine vision also. You know, many times in around us only the great people are there to help us, but we are so negligent, careless that we don't value them out of doubt and suspicion. In the same way, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna, both of them are there following Gita, becoming devotee of Krishna, being blessed by him. Nothing is impossible for us to achieve in the world, even though such thing is available. Somehow, out of doubt and suspicion, or misguidance, or the arrogance of the youth, or many other reasons, or shamefulness, or shyness that if I become spiritual, what other my friends think, is this type of hundreds of nonsenses because of which this precious most valuable jewel diamond like of following the Gita to be blessed by the Lord to get everything we are missing. अब क्या बताएं देखो, it is in your choice to become wise enough, to become matured enough, to be able to grasp these points just now, and then slowly, steadily, silently, quietly within yourself, without doing any publicity, yourself, listening to Gita, studying Gita, understanding Gita, practicing Gita, especially the values which we are studying now. Slowly, when we grow, develop, the life gets expanded to the infinite horizons to give such a more joy and bliss. The more we expand in our jnanam, in our bhakti, in our values, the more we enjoy our life. The lesser we are in this straight narrow with our ego and selfishness, isolation, the more we are cocooned, the more we are miserable in our life. मान लेना इस बात को. So too, we are in this world run by the Lord. We must have the devotion to the Lord. We are in this world helped by the people around. Therefore, we should practice values with them. So too, we have to live the life with ourselves. Therefore, we have to control all our faculties through various disciplines. And finally, the moksha comes to us when we discover our own essential self. Therefore, the need of the jnana marga. आया बात समझ में? So therefore, be active, be alert, be dynamic, be agile, and be serious, be regular, be sincere, be committed in this spiritual pursuit vigorously. From now onwards, now you have all energy. Use it in this positive manner. All energy is rightly utilized. You are blessed by the divine. You feel fulfillment. Instead of this postponing all this whole day, right now, this age of young age, yours, if you waste in all the unwanted things, just to become a living carcass without any energy, without any sapidity, and wasting all your life choices yours always. So get informed about these things, get inspired by these things, then get into your own brains this knowledge and take an initiative. Make your life beautiful yourself and for the world at large. Don't be like a wound with pus which is so stinking and stinks to around. Be like a rose flower or garden which beautifully gives the fragrance of that flowers to itself and to the people around. जिंदगी में हमारा इस तरह से फूल की तरह खिलकर सबको सुगंध देना है, not a कचरे वगैरह सड़कर सबको दुख भी देना है. No, don't take it as mere simple theory, but it is to be understood and made practical. देखो, भगवान्स grace can never come to us in any other form than these noble advices, these kind words of encouragement, inspiration, and knowledge. Don't expect the Lord's blessings suddenly falling from the skies like the rains. No. The Lord's blessings come in three forms. One, all abilities, talents are given. Second, all the what do you say, the guidance are given from the world. Then the opportunity and freedom are given. So you have given ability and talents, you are given opportunity and freedom, and you are getting guidance from these Gita classes. Now Bhagavan's grace is over by this. He will only wait for you to perform. With that, seeing the performance established karte hue, he starts giving you all the inner and outer results. So choice is yours, life is yours. Take it into your hands, charge it with all this wisdom, do the best, and enjoy the life. Okay. Now in this 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, up to 12 slokas, we have seen the Jnana Bhakti difference and the Bhakti Mahima and Bhakti Sadhanas, 4 steps of Bhakti, 4 levels, all that. From the 13 to 20, we have some 32 values. We started seeing it, 13th sloka, 14th sloka, 15th we have seen. In the 16th one out of 6 values, 4 we saw. Now those 2 remaining we have to see. Tomorrow we'll, or the 17th sloka also we start seeing some more of them. So before that, quickly browse through 2 or 3 minutes. What are the slokas already seen? The 13th sloka, Adve Sri Bhagavanuvacha, Adveshta Sarvabhutanam, Maitraha Karuna Evacha, Nirmamo Nirahankaraha, Samadukha Sukha Kshami, Santushtaha Satatam Yogi, Yatatma Drudha Nishchayaha, Mayarpitamano Buddhi, Yo Madbhaktas Same Priyaha, Yasmano Dvijate Lokaha, Lokanno Dvijate Chayah, Harsha Marsha Bhayodvegaihi, Muktoya Sachame Priyaha, Anapeksha Shuchihi Dakshaha, Udasino Gatavyataha, Sarvarambha Parityagi, Yo Madbhaktaha Same Priyaha. After this 24, 22 Isa. Quickly go through that. First one, Sarvabhutanam Adveshta. No hating anyone, even in dream, even in once, even the thing or being or place or nobody we should hate. No thing. Sarvabhutanam Maitraha, friendly to all. Sarvabhutanam Karunaha, readiness to serve, having compassion to anyone who is in the problems. Then Nirmamaha, nothing owned by me. Nirahankaraha, the doer is the Lord through me. I am not claiming any doership. Nirahankaraha. Samadukha Sukha, Sukha keep on coming and going, maintaining the Samata. Kshami is the 7th value. Where we have Kshama Guna, we have the Kshamata, where we have having Shamata also. Kshama, forgiveness, Kshama, patience and perseverance, Kshama is the capacity to perform. 7 values are in the 13th sloka said. And then next one, Santushtaha, the 8th value. Satatam Santushtaha, in all places, situations, maintaining the contentment, happiness. Then Yogi Satatam, always keeping the goal in the mind and going on working for that. And to work for that, you have to be Yatatma Satatam. Always, all the faculties are our control. All this we can do only when we have Nishchaya Drudha, therefore Drudha Nishchayaha. So Santushta Satatam Yogi Yatatma Drudha Nishchayaha. And who can do all that? Who knows the goal? What's the goal? Maya Arpita Mano Buddhi. Because in the beginning only it is said, Maya Eva Manadatsva Maya Buddhim Nivesha. So in this way, 7 plus 5, the 12 values we have seen. Now the 13th value was Yasmat now Udvijate Lokaha. Let the world is not disturbed by our presence. Let's not behave like that. Then Lokat now Udvijate Jayaha. How much ever the world is bringing various experiences to agitate, disturb us, we are not going to get Udvega. This is how the 14th value. Then Harshaha Muktaha, Amarsha Muktaha, Bhaya Muktaha, Udvega Muktaha, free from Arsha, Amarsha, Bhaya, Udvega, take them as 4 values, therefore 12 plus 4 or 14 plus 4, 16. 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 2, 14, 14 plus this 4 or 16. So Harsha, don't jump out of the skin when some success or favorable thing happens. Don't become Amarsha, totally lost. That एक गेम हार गए क्रिकेट में पूरा उदास हो गए. भय को छोड़ दो. Be selfless, egoless. There is no bhaya. Then udvega bhi mat rakhna, anger, etc. So in this way, 18 slokas or 18 values are told in 13, 14, 15. Now we started this 16th sloka. In that we have seen uh, uh, mm, Anapekshaha. The 19th value is living life in your own inner fulfillment. Live with minimum things gained by your own effort. Don't do apeksha of anything from anyone for any reason. Neither apeksha of the money, neither apeksha of the any helper, neither the apeksha of respect, etc., nor the apeksha of the other should love me. Rather, you only be the giver. Discover the joy in giving. Otherwise, everybody is a beggar. Nobody is a giver. It is like Pakistan or any other nations where nobody to work or nobody to produce, nobody to create, nobody to do, spread or give to others. You and I, after studying Bhagavad Gita, should become the giver of these things where the world is in demand or requirement. That choice is there. Remember, ये सारे अच्छे चीजों को भीख मांगना भी एक होता है या खुद ही बनाकर अपने अंदर से देने का भी होता है. Choice is there for both of us. So let us do from our side only. So the 19th value is anapeksha. Let us not have any apeksha, expectation from anyone of any sort. You only work out on your own goals and achievements. Anything is not possible to be gained, just drop that. More apeksha we keep on people, more disappointed we become. Even if they fulfill our apeksha, we become slaves to them. That also leads to apeksha. In the bargain, our abilities, talents, we insult them because we are not using them. And such a dependent fellow, nobody loves, including the God. Clear? So, like that, this mantra, let us chant this one and next one, and let us do the meaning of it. So, 18th ho gaya na, 19, 20, 21, 22 is ha, 23, 24 also we'll see. Let us chant the mantras first. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः षोडश सप्तदश श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच. Let us chant Shri Bhagavan First this shloka 4 times, then the next shloka 4 times. जितना देख सके उतना देखेंगे. Om Anapekshah Shuchir Dakshah Udasino Gatavyatah Sarvarambha Parityagi Yo Mad Bhaktah Same Priyah. Again, Anapekshah Shuchir Dakshah Udasino Gatavyatah सर्वारंभपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः समे प्रियः. Again, अनवेक्ष शुचिर्दक्षः उदासीनो गतव्यतः सर्वारंभपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः समे प्रियः. Again, अनवेक्ष शुचिर्दक्षः उदासीनो गतव्यतः सर्वारंभपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः समे प्रियः. The next one, 17th one. यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान्यः समे प्रियः. यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान्यः समे प्रियः. यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान्यः समे प्रियः. यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान्यः समे प्रियः. Okay, now in the 16th shloka, first one we just now saw anapeksha, and increasing our desires and demands and having apeksha for that on the people and all, and they don't fulfill, therefore become disappointed, or they fulfill then become attached to them, slave to them, and lose all your freedom, etc., is worst of the things. In this life, three things you follow throughout life. One, live with minimum things. Second, that also you earn by yourself. Third, if at all it's not possible, pray to the Lord to bless, and whatever He gives, with that be contented. And one day, if you don't get anything, it is better to die than depending on others and living the death. This type of firm commitments, when you have, and then from within all the ability talents are there, when you invest them, there's nothing in the world up to the Lord level you can gain. This anapeksha is a universal value. when the receivers are more, creators, producers are less, that particular place or country or the world becomes beggar or pauper. Whereas the producers and contributors are more, then the world will be rich and plenitude. Like what the glory of Ramaraj is two things. Everybody were so creative, productive that they always have surplus only to share it with others. There's no beggar, there's only giver, but there's nobody to take. That is the Ramaraj. Because अनपेक्षा सब मेहनती सब अपने मेहनत से सब कमा लेते हैं. So अनपेक्षा. And then subtler things, don't do the अपेक्षा of recognition of your achievements and efforts by others. Don't do अपेक्षा of somebody should love you and all. No, people are selfish in today's world. And who loves whom at what time, for long, how long we don't know. है ना? कभी कोई 10 दिन 15 दिन आपको प्यार दिया दोस्त के रूप में, यू कांट एक्सपेक्ट इट टू बी फॉर ऑल द टाइम. दे विल फाइंड अ बेटर पर्सन और योर प्रारब्ध इज ओवर. So many hundreds of factors are there. Don't expect continuous love from others. You will just suffer. If they give, that is your punya phala and their goodness, you enjoy it, but don't do apeksha and suffer. Anapeksha. I am telling you all angles. Be a giver rather than receiver. And have maturity to know that nobody gives anything to anybody permanently. Like you yourself, have you given all the love to all the people who you met in your life all along? How many people you also stopped giving your love, your respect, your value to them? Then what they might have felt? They also must have become dukhi if they are apeksha. If they are non-apeksha, they know it. अच्छा चलो ठीक है कल तक किया उसने हेल्प आज नहीं कर रहा है कोई वांदा नहीं. Go ahead. Anapeksha should be a universal value. Is it not? Beautiful it is. आपका सारा तपशक्ति, उपासना शक्ति, all your great other virtues, glories, glows, every one of them will be wasted, destroyed, if you become a slave by becoming apekshavan on others for anything. Anapeksha. Very, very important. Okay. प्रैक्टिस इट. एक एक वैल्यू आपका होमवर्क मैं हर दिन दे रहा हूँ पिछले 350 साल दिन से. नॉट साल. एवरी डे विदाउट इवन माई टेलिंग. अर्लियर आई यूज्ड टू से एवरी डे. अब बोलना बंद कर दी. बट द सजेशन स्टैंड्स ऑल द टाइम. डू द होमवर्क स्पेशली ऑफ दिस टॉपिक एटलीस्ट माय डियर फ्रेंड्स. All other topics so far studied you may not remember, never mind, you have attended them, that's good. But ये वाले जो 12-13 अध्याय के values है ना, उनका ना अपना तो notes बनाना ही पड़ेगा आपको. You make your own notes of writing each value, what is the meaning of it, when practiced, what are the benefits come, how to practice, while practicing, what might be the obstacles en route, how to conquer them, and out of these values, which are the very important ones required in the world and for me, and I'll start it today only to practice. एंड मेक ए हैबिट ऑफ इट. इस तरह से प्रैक्टिकल बनो कम से कम इस विषय में. ठीक है. अनपेक्षा एटलीस्ट द वैल्यू वाले चीज जिंदगी में आपको अडॉप्ट करना है बेटा. हायर वेद स्पिरिचुअल साधनास, इफ यू कैन डू इट वेरी गुड. इफ यू कांट, लाइक भगवान गिव 4 levels of devotion, if you cannot do them, at least practice values. Same to you also. If you cannot study and practice entire Gita, at least the values practice करो कम से कम. दुनिया में नाम मिलेगा, सब लोग आपको हेल्प करेंगे, शाबाशी करेंगे. All your energy is conserved, mind will be peaceful. You can achieve great things in the world outside. In fact, without values, nobody can even grow spiritually too. Even if you enter into spiritual fields, the Guru tells first practice values and be qualified and come, then only you will deserve my knowledge. Without your desirability, even if I give, you can't take it. You will not take. वैल्यूज का वैल्यू को समझो बेटा और वैल्यूज प्रैक्टिस करके अपनी लाइफ को वैल्यूबल बनाना. सो अनपेक्षा. So nobody understands me. Don't have that apeksha. They can't understand. You just by your doing prove to them what you want them to understand. Even then, if they don't understand, that is their biasness, their ego, etc. Like how much our India does good. The some country they don't accept or understand. अब हम क्या करें? Don't expect. That's it. We do our best. Like Sanatana Dharma, Hindus, how much love we have for all, we support them, we give them every freedom, everything. But वो लोग फिर भी हमको शत्रु मानते हैं, they don't understand. And what can you do? You can't do anything. बस अनपेक्ष. A Hindu means all service, zero expectation. That's it. अपेक्षा शुरू किया तो your punya gets wasted, your tapasya goes wasted, your all great charms and joys go away. Anapeksha. Okay, now listen here, little sensitive thing. That does it mean Swamiji that घर में खाना खुद बनाऊं, बर्तन भी खुद मांजूं, कपड़ा भी मैं धोऊं? Undoubtedly, it is correct. You only do it. Then only have self-respect. But that doesn't mean that when you're becoming busy, like you are a prime minister, of it, at that time you can't wash clothes. You have to country ko wash karna hai. So when you grow at the higher level, doing the bigger works, then these works you can get it done by others. समझ गए ना? बैलेंस स्ट्राइक करना, you yourself do so that you are not a slave for others. But as you are growing, like minimizing your requirement, you can take that mutual help. है ना? खासकर when you are in need, like तबीयत खराब है वगैरह वगैरह है. No, that time you cannot be a very funny fellow. Swamiji said, Geetha said, Krishna said, anapeksha. Therefore I am with 104, 105 temperature, with all fevers, etc. Still I do all my works. That is nonsense then. And I am admitted in hospital. I need help of people. No, nobody should help me. I'll walk myself. धड़ाक गिर गया, फिर से टूट गई हड्डी. अब मैं मत करो ऐसा. कॉमन सेंस तो होना चाहिए. आजकल भूल गए, इसलिए भूल गए होंगे कॉमन सेंस. ये टॉपिक होने के बाद विल रीस्टार्ट अगेन. दीर ऑल कॉमन सेंस ओनली. So anapeksha should be clearly understood. Don't depend on other. Don't. Here anapeksha is what actually at the spiritual level में don't seek happiness of the in the objects of the world through senses. है ना? Don't seek happiness in the mind through fulfilling desires. Then what? Transcending the demands of senses, desires of the mind, discover your own self that you are always happiness. You are the nature of bliss. Actually, spiritually, इसका अर्थ ये होता है. अनपेक्षा. Every value of this told, I can tell you from the Vyavahara standpoint, I can tell you from the peace of mind standpoint, and we can interpret it from the Adhyatmic Anubhava or Sadhana standpoint. How can you do the apeksha of anything when everything is you? Or when you yourself are blissful, what do you need to expect anything from anyone? Like that. So anapeksha, again we have thoroughly studied today. Second one, shuchi. All levels of shuchi. Like and the spiritual meaning of shuchi is what? Ashuchi is the feeling when you see something as other than us. And a sense and feeling of other is called as ashuchi. Spiritually seen. Like nation wise ashuchi. So Indian finds the other country fellow comes like us, and they find Indians ashuchi and दूर दूर रखते हैं. Religion wise also, they keep हिंदू है काफिर है. हिंदू ने चौका मार के पाकिस्तान को हराया. They were telling yesterday. अरे बेवकूफ, मैन ऑफ मैन तो मुस्लिम, मैन ऑफ द मैच तो मुस्लिम को ही मिला. He is not your country. Is it not? South Africa, Pakistan match. Pakistan lost, South Africa won. And who made the boundary is somebody Hindu. And he was doing Namaskar on his bed. There is Omkar. Unnecessary Fukar chalta rehta. Khair. And we also feel Hindus. So, how can you feel that? So, the religion wise, the nation wise, the caste wise, the state wise, there is a sense of otherness and feeling. नॉर्थ इंडियन साउथ को, साउथ नॉर्थ को, ईस्ट वेस्ट को, वेस्ट ईस्ट को. सब बकवास है, बेवकूफ़ी है. होल यूनिवर्स इज परमेटेड बाय द वन लॉर्ड ओनली. ड्रॉप ऑल द अदरनेसेस. व्यवहार में जो जरूरत है वो है. लाइक ए पर्सन विथ ऑल कंटेजियस डिसीजेस, you have to see the God in him, but doesn't mean that you go and hug him and get diseases to you. You be common sensed. हाँ, ऐसे आप व्यवहार व्यवहार होता है, ज्ञान ज्ञान होता है. Like in a terrorist also you should see God, but don't stand in front of him and ask him to shoot you. He will shoot then. है ना? जो घोटाले कर रहे हैं सब में भगवान है. भगवान घोटाला नहीं करते. Therefore vision wise you see Bhagwan, and action wise what you ought to do, you do that. There's a contradictory conflict. Like Lord Krishna, he sees himself in all. Yet when it is Duryodhana, Dushasana, or all these Putanadi Rakshasis, he will finish them. Because they are the Dushta, they are Rakshasa, they are destroying the Dharma, they are troubling the good people, etc. So the value, the Shuchi yesterday we spoke to you is with regard to the things. And objective Shuchi was the house should be Shuchi. The food we bring, the items, they have to be Shuchi. The utensils we use, they have to be Shuchi. The vastra we wear, that is Shuchi. Then the Vyaktitva Dushti say twice, thrice a day taking bath, Sharirika Shuchi. Then with the mouth speak only the words of blessedness. Vachika Shuchi it is. In the mind only noble thoughts of welfare of everyone you manage. That's called Manasika Shuchi. In the intellect also think for the universal betterment. That's called intellectual Shuchi. We talked about all these yesterday Shuchis. Today we are talking in a spiritual way. Shuchi means not having sense of otherness with anyone. In the whole universe, in the heart. In Vyavaharites, you keep them away or at distance as it is required. बट देखो ना, नहीं तो जुगुप्सा हो जाता है मन में जब अदरनेस से हाँ, तत्र को मोह शोक एकत्व अनुपश्यतः ततो न विजुगुप्सते इन ईशावास्य उपनिषद all the mantras come. Is it like your neighbor? And he must be doing variety of nonsense, making sound, throwing the kachra in your house, or you maybe putting the vehicle in front of your house. God, you take action or response to that what is required in Vyavahara. But why do you mind in your mind him, his actions, and find that dvesha and feel the ashuchi in your mind? Like when I hate others, no, I feel bad in me. When I become angry with others, I feel bad in me. They are the lakshanas born out of the ashuchi, sense of otherness. Shuchi means no sense of otherness. I gave you this example when I was talking to in chapter 2. A very bad, worst example. I don't know whether I should give it or not. Okay, I will give it. In a lighter sense, I give you, but with a hint, but you must understand it more in a different manner. Okay. Thank God, God has given me a better idea. Let us say you have pus in a wound or you have an acidity in the stomach. Other things I am not mentioning, you understand. Try to imagine to hate that thing which is there in your stomach. The acidity aspect too, or the pus in the wound. How much ever you try to hate it, you can't hate. Why? Because there is no sense of otherness with it. It is in you. But that same acidity through the mouth when you vomit it out, or that pus when it is removed with something out of your body. The moment it has gone out of your definition, out of the definition of it is me, all the feeling of hatred, abominability, that jugupsa comes. So जब तक मेरे अंदर था, never you can hate. But the moment it goes out, never you can love it. In the same way, the whole mind and life will be ashuchi wherever you find somebody other than you, something other. The only way to enjoy the Shuchitva purity is whole thing is the Lord only, whole thing is one only. So this is a spiritual Shuchi. The other Shuchis, and medically also, many of the diseases come only because of Ashuchi of the Sharira or the Vastra or the house or the utensils we use or the food that's taken not taken properly. तो संभाल के रहना जिंदगी में. So use these values for practice for the outer life, so to spiritual. So अनपेक्षः वैसा, शुचि ही वैसा. शुचि में खासकर close your eyes and look into the mind. Do you have any ashuchi thoughts for anyone? That इसका हाथ टूट जाए, उसका पैर टूट जाए, इसे मर जाए, इसका नौकरी नौकरी निकल जाए, इसका सत्यानाश हो जाए. These are all ashuchi thoughts. Shuchi thoughts. Whoever he may be misunderstanding me, but I am spiritual seeker. I am learning Geetha from Swamiji. So I change myself. I don't have any Ashuchi Vritti towards anyone, whatever they are. I just bless them in my mind. Let them grow. Let them establish. Let them enjoy their life. Okay? Shuchi. Third one is Dakshaha. We have seen yesterday. Dakshaha means capability. Even to achieve Paramatma, whatever the capacities are required, they are all given to us by the Lord. Either within them, they are within us, or they are in the sources outside. When invoked, even Bhagwan ka bhi prapti hum kar sakte hain. Mm. If that is the case, then where are the places where, as a human being, in time when you practice, that we don't have the dakshata, the capacity to achieve? And all the youngsters have this problem. All maximum of them. They think they are useless, incapable. And adding to that are their friends, their parents, relatives. हमेशा तो बुद्धू है, निकम्मा है, नालायक है. They go on saying, हाँ इसको आदत हो जाता है. हाँ, everybody is saying, तो why not behave? They know dakshata at all. Mind you, the Lord is in us. Lord is all powerful. When the all powerful Lord is in me, all powers are there with me. And whoever are feel believing in their own dakshata and bringing out their dakshata from within by various techniques and plans, they are the one they are achieving greater than the greatest things. Remember, if one person can achieve in the world, everybody can achieve it. In that everybody, you and I are also there. Therefore, we are having that dakshata, bring it out. डिविनिटी इज इन अस, डिविनिटी इज ऑल पावरफुल. दैट ऑल पावरफुल डिविनिटी जब अंदर है तो हम भी उसको बाहर लाकर उसका हम यूज कर सकते हैं. क्लियर? सो व्हाट आर द थिंग्स मींस यू कैन रियली स्टडी वेल एंड एक्सेल इन योर एग्जाम्स. दक्षता है, bring it out. Go to tuition, spend more hours of study, stop all the nonsense of TV, etc., which makes your mind intellect further dull and weak. You understand? With these techniques, invoke the dakshata, be successful in your academics. Second, you have the dakshata to get the best job, even of the civil services. But it needs your 16, 17 hours per day to work with proper guidance and all. If not in first attempt, in the fourth attempt, you'll definitely get. If not that, at least group 1, group 2, you get it. Therefore, never feel that you are not capable, therefore you can't get a good job. You can. If that job you are not interested in any of the business, you have the dakshata. Feel karo usko pehle. Then out of that, be smart enough to know which is your talent, which are the resources which are available to you, budgets, etc. And in this present society, what business if started, it will flourish. Then start doing and don't hesitate. Even if you start, the eater is also, no, you understand, in today's world सबसे जल्दी बहुत रिच कौन बनते हैं? जो खाना बेचते हैं. वैसे कि अकॉर्डिंग टू हिंदू शास्त्र, सेलिंग द फूड इज द वर्स्ट ऑफ द थिंग. खाना फ्री में देना चाहिए. खाना जहां बिकता है, दैट वर्ल्ड और कंट्री और प्लेस इज द वर्स्ट. खाना शुड बी फ्री. दैट इज अ स्पिरिचुअल विजन आई एम टेलिंग. कीप इट इन माइंड. मिनिमम खाना फ्री में होना है. एंड दोज वांट लग्जरी फूड, दैट कैन बी पुट फॉर सेल. होल कंट्री, एवरीवेयर, एवरी स्ट्रीट, फ्री फूड शुड बी गिवन. खाने के लिए कोई भी तरस रहा है, भूखा है. सो दैट डेवलपमेंट ऑफ साइंस, दैट गवर्नमेंट, दैट इकोनॉमी, ऑल ऑफ दैट इज एन अटर फेल्यूर. एक बंदा, इवन पशु पक्षी भी भूख से नहीं मरना चाहिए. मिनिमम फूड. डोंट गिव द भोग एंड ऑल. दाल रोटी चावल सब्जी, बस मिनिमम सबको. सो the example given is what? Ki the ones who are providing that way food, they are the ones becoming richer than the richest. See that Haldirams and all. कहाँ से स्टार्ट करके 25,000 करोड़ खाने का है सब उनका. ऐसे कितने हजारों चीजें हैं. So I'm just telling, business wise, that business you can do. और any other of the sales कहो, repairs कहो, बाप रे बाप रे बाप रे, you are दक्षा anything रे बाबा. but थोड़ा intelligent smart बन के select करो. Okay, then you want friends, you are having the dakshata inside. But recognize those secrets of how to make the people friends, behave like that. All around you will have friends. You have dakshata of earning the money. You have dakshata of the name and fame earning in the society. You are having dakshata in becoming famous in something or the other. दक्षता है, इसको बाहर निकालना है. Everything, oh man, I can't control my mind, I can't make people my friends, I can't achieve the job. You have dakshata to control your senses, you control the mind. You have the dakshata to learn the entire Bhagavad Gita by heart. You have the dakshata to become great devotee of Krishna. You have all the dakshata to grow in your meditation. You can be a great patriotic person, showing your patriotism in your profession and spirituality. दक्षता हर एक चीज का है. बनो वो वाला. Opposite of dakshata is what? Incapable of anything. Thus, dependency, slavery, and living such a wretched life. Worse than animals. Animals, at least they go and fetch their own food and livelihood. Bhagwan never likes people who, on the name of devotion, become lazy and dependent. छी, भगवान तो थूकेंगे उसके ऊपर. He will kick them only. He will not even waste his the energy of kicking. He will call a donkey and tell, अरे उस गधे को जाके लात मारना. भगवान उसको गधे बोल के हमको इंसल्ट मत करना. मैं तो दक्ष हूं क्योंकि आपका काम कर रहा हूं. गधा विल आंसर भगवान. दक्षता. ब्यूटिफुल वर्ड. आप अपने घर का दक्ष निलयम लगा दो. इफ यू स्टार्ट ए कंपनी, दक्षा कंपनी दे दो नाम. कैपेबल. Daksha, you are capable of removing the hunger of others. You are capable of removing the pain of others. You are capable of helping others and consoling them. Dakshata. Finally, you have the Dakshata to experience the Lord. You have the Dakshata to show that path to others. Bring it out. Aim at it. So, Anapeksha, Shuchi, Dakshaha. Three values we have seen in it. And this we have seen yesterday also. Then Udasina, Gatavyatha, Sarvaramba Parityagi. ये 3 वैल्यू है. अभी करेंगे. इट विल टेक टाइम. टुमारो लेट्स स्टडी. कल का, आज का, परसों का, 3 दिन का तो आप कम से कम और एक बार सुन लेना. नोट डाउन द नोट्स एंड जस्ट फील विद इन दैट इंस्पिरेशन एंड वर्क टुवर्ड दिस वैल्यूज एंड ग्रो. हमेशा लाइफ में either know and practice and develop in values, or know and practice and develop in your academics, or know and practice and develop in your professions, or know and practice and develop in your own spirituality. कुछ ना कुछ जानना, करना, पाना. जानना, करना, पाना. Knowing, doing, achieving. Knowing, doing, achieving. Our life should be 24 hours in that one. Else you become lazy. You become dependent. You become lethargic. You'll be insulted by all. You feel guilt in yourself only. Don't allow that thing to come. We have to have such a self-respect, not arrogance, self-confidence that, see, I'm never wasting a moment. So many creative, constructive, protective things I am doing for myself and the world. How much it is recognized? No. It all depends on the need of totality, the Lord's grace. Hazaro chis, like I am doing my 6-7 classes per day from last 800 days without break even one day. Whether others recognize or not, I don't know. Will it be useful for the world or not? The Lord decides. But I am happy that I am not wasting my time. I am doing my work. Whether I have disease of 104 temperature, whatever. Come, घंटा नहीं किया तो 40 minute. You have seen me last 10 days back. 12 days, so much pain. But yet, we have come and we have done. That is our seva to the Lord. That is not our commitment. Everything is a test in life for our own convictions, commitments. Worst of the worst case also happens. Yet whatever we are committed to do, we should be able to do. जो कमिटमेंट लिया उसको करते करते मरना चाहिए. वो जिंदगी का अक्सरी मकसद है, मजा है. So you all also be always on the toes. Being youngsters, you can't lazy even a second. Be on the wheels. Because this is the time for you to do many things and achieve many things and knowing many things before that. चॉइस अपना है बेटा, आपकी मर्जी, जिंदगी आपकी है, हम तो देखते रहेंगे. No, I can't be youngster like you, dynamically running and working in the world. But in my own way, what I can do, I'm doing. Much more I can also do. Slowly as the times come, who knows, much more better things can happen. Anyway, thank you. Today we'll stop it here. We'll do the last sloka of our Bhavani Ashtakam. Very crucial one it is. Here, praying to the mother and putting in front of her unhesitatingly all weaknesses, negativities we have, asking her to remove all of them and give us the dakshata. This is the last sloka. So what I said, anathaha. Oh mother, nobody is there to protect me. I am anatha. No, the bhakta is putting in that way. I have no time to explain it in exhaustive manner. Literal meaning I am telling you. So mother, मैं अनाथ हूँ. Anatha means not having that arrogance that I can maintain myself, nobody is required. In devotion, we have to humbleness and surrender. Na? In the world, in front of the people, don't feel like anatha. Do you be stand strong and anapeksha shuchi dakshaha, you be capable like that. But in front of Bhagavan, anatha, therefore you are my natha. Then daridraha, Oh Lord, oh Mother, in many aspects, Daridrata is there with me. Jara Roga Yuktaha. See, I've become very old and so many diseases are touching me and troubling me. Mahakshina. So much Kshina ho gaya my जीवन में therefore Deenaha, hapless, helpless fellow. Sada Jadyavaktraha. No speech at all in me to request anybody to help me or even to pray to you. So to vipatto pravishtaha, my own ignorance, not having common sense and stupidity. So many vipadas problems. I myself made an entry. Then pranashtaha, therefore totally destroyed. Sada aham always. Therefore, oh mother, gatistam, 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 tameka bhavani. Oh mother, to search me, you are the only gati. Therefore, from anatha you make me sanatha. From the daridra you make me rich. From the jara you make me active, dynamic. From the roga, make me arogya, yukta. From the mahakshina, make me prosperous. From mahadina, give me the self-respect. From the jatya vaktra, give me the eloquence. From the vipatti pravishta, let me come out of all problems and help even others. Pranashtaha, instead of pranashta, I should prosper in my life. It is you who can bless me, mother, to give all the intelligences and powers using which I in this way excel hereafter I become your own instrument in serving this God. No, these are the powerful, beautiful, very useful shlokas. When you know the meaning and create that atmosphere in you and sit in front of that mother, folded hands after doing some of the puja, then you chant this mantra and deeply you feel, you can see mother's grace, very sharp, very subtle, very beautiful, very certain, will enter into you and empower you. So this is what's a beautiful Bhavani Ashtakam written to us by Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. So Shankar Bhagavan has written hundreds of stotras, each one of the different tastes for different deities, for the different bhaktas to create different inner healthy atmospheres of inspiration, devotion, commitment, sharanagati, इत्यादि इत्यादि. अब क्या बताएं आपको शंकर भगवान के स्तोत्र. You are lucky by now at least 5-6 stotras of him we have seen apart from the other stotras. 10-12 तो अभी तक हो गए हैं. कल से और एक भी हम स्टार्ट करेंगे. Let us conclude today's class by once chanting this mantra and it is your job to learn all of them. ओमत श्री आद्यशंकराचार्य कृता श्री भवानी अष्टकम. ओम ओम न तातो न माता न बंधुर्न दाता न पुत्रो न पुत्री न भृत्यो न भर्ता न जाया न विद्या न वृत्तिर्ममैव गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. भवाब्धावपारे महादुःखभीरुः पपातप्रकामी प्रलोभी प्रमत्तः कुसंसारपाश प्रबद्धः सदाहं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. न जानामि दानं न च ध्यानयोगं न जानामि मन्त्रं न च स्तोत्रमन्त्रं न जानामि तन्त्रं न च स्तोत्रमन्त्रं न जानामि पूजां न च न्यासयोगं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. न जानामि पुण्यं न जानामि तीर्थं न जानामि मुक्तिं लयं वा कदाचित् न जानामि भक्तिं व्रतं वापि मातः गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. कुकर्मी कुसंगी कुबुद्धिः कुदासः कुलाचारहीनः कदाचारलीनः कुदृष्टिः कुवाक्य प्रबन्धः सदाहं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. प्रजेशं रमेशं महेशं सुरेशं दिनेशं निशीथेश्वरं वा कदाचित् न जानामि चान्यत् सदाहं शरण्ये गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. विवादे विषादे प्रमादे प्रवासे जले चानले पर्वते शत्रुमध्ये अरण्ये शरण्ये सदा मां प्रपाहि गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. अनाथो दरिद्रो जरारोगयुक्तः महाक्षीणदीनः सदा जाड्यवक्त्रः विपत्तौ प्रविष्टः प्रणष्टः सदाहं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. गतेस्त्वं गदेस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी इति श्री आद्य श्रीमद् आद्य शंकराचार्य कृतम भवानी अष्टकम संपूर्णम। ऐसे आपके जरूरत वाला एक और स्तोत्र कल से हम पढ़ेंगे, देखेंगे क्या है। दिस इज हाउ भवानी अष्टकम इज डन. Geetha is done, though we have revised yesterday's values only, but we have seen new angles of that. Then we have chanted so many Shivapasana mantras in our Mahanarayana Upanishad, and before that we saw our everyday chantings. Thus, these 50 minutes, 1 hour, of ours was divinely spent, more intense, more deep, more committed, more concentrated, more applying, more wanting to grow in all this. With these attitudes, when the same 1 hour is spent, our gains are higher, deeper, nobler, subtler, diviner. So may you by everyday's practice, by every day being regular, with extra consciousness and attention, try to do the same things in better way for the better benefits. So here we close. Just to announce that tomorrow we'll meet again to continue. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shanti Mamnayat Shanto Muchet Vandebhya Mukta Shanyanu Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Bol Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Geeta Mata Ki Jai. वेद व्यास भगवान की जय, सतगुरु ब्रह्म प्रभु की जय, आज के आनंद की जय, श्री भवानी माता की जय. तो भवानी अष्टकम हो गया, हल्का सा आरती करेंगे. गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. आई रियली लव्ड दैट स्तोत्र. जितने सारे चीजें देखो, from for us to come out of our weaknesses, become stronger through such devotional chantings etc. इन सबको पढ़कर इनर शक्ति को, डिविनिटी को बढ़ाने को छोड़कर these youngsters go to become habituated with all drugs drinks. some are बेवकूफ तो commit suicide. अरे पागल, भगवान है, गुरु है, शास्त्र है, हमको हेल्प करने के लिए. take their help and come out of that negativity or a problem which is only for temporary time. And you people, as the regular students of Geetha, can never have any such negative thoughts. And anybody comes in your life, aggressively encourage them to live a beautiful, noble life. Om Natatra Suryavat. Om Katyayana Vidme Kanyakumari Tanno Durgi Bhavani Prachodayat. Om Mangalam Sri Kurukshetra Gita Acharya Mangal. Bol Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. गीता माता की जय, दुर्गा माता की जय, श्री वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय, आज के आनंद की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक युवगण की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. थैंक्स ऑल. Yeah, thank you.